Oh, hello there, everyone. Welcome back to the UGA. Yeah, so being a little bit of a wait, I guess it turns to me anyway. This is probably gonna go wrap straight after the week 2 one, but I've had a delay from week 2 to 3 one. My opponent, was supposed to be my week 2 opponent, didn't turn up, so I've got a new week 2 opponent who I'm playing at the end of the week I'm recording this, and then I'm playing my week 3 opponent first. It's very confusing to me, but it's clearer once I upload everything. But yeah, so my opponent has Ting Lu, so I was like, I'm not really gonna bother focusing too heavily on special attackers besides Flutter Main, which will nuke anything that looks at it. So I decided to go with a heavy physical attacker team, and Charizard is it's like a bluff, because it's belly drum. So the idea of the bluff is to be like, okay, bring Ting Lu for your guys special attackers, and then bonk it. And they have put one of the modes that I thought I'd bring, which actually makes it a little bit safer for me to lead. So I'm gonna go Charizard plus Pachirisu in the front, and then Flutter Mane Torkoal in the back, because Flutter Mane Torkoal have a pretty good matchup with most of the Pokemon, and I can bring my Leafeon Tech, or let's say Tech, my Leafeon with Techs in game 2. So I'm just gonna lead with top 4. The bottom 2 are also like a fear tactic, because or a bait as well. Because the Tauros was supposed to be, if my opponent brought Primate, I can see if they're Anger Fist, Anger Point, or Defiant. If they're Anger Point, I lead Tauros and I get the +6 as well on their proc. If they're Defiant, I Intimidate them and I get the +2 on their proc, and they're only a +1. It's not the biggest boost, but then it was just something I considered. Of course, it's got a Mirror Herb and I've got Thief on it as well. So if they do put a Mirror Herb, I can then Thief away that item, and if they're weak to Thief, then I'm both doing a good chunk of damage and getting an item from them. So if it's something that's got like a healing item, that's very, very nice. Or if it's like a Rocky Helm or something, like something that either benefits me or can really impede my opponent. But we'll see how well things go in this lead. Yeah. So, oh god, they've nicknamed it. Okay, this is fine, Like, this is super duper fine. In fact, I'm gonna Belly Drum to keep my ground immunity. And then I'm gonna Terra Water to lose my ground weakness and take the water type attack a bit better. And go for a Follow Me. They could go for Trick Room, but I'm perfectly fine with that. Let's go for a Rock Slide. I did not calculate Rock Slide in this turn. I got a bit too greedy there. I got way too greedy there. Oh, I should have Terra Fighting'd. Let's hope they read into me not going for the switch and just go for it and don't go for a Rock Slide. I got a little bit greedy on my Terra turn 1. That's something I've done a lot like in the first few weeks of this league. So I get greedy with my turn 1 Terra and I get greedy with my turn 1, just turn 1 in general. That's the outcomes from this. If it's just Rock Slide, then they read that perfectly and I can't stop that. Like, there's a Terra for them as well. Okay, and they're going Terra Flying. Okay. If they Rock Slide, they deserve a pop off if they Rock Slide here. I physically cannot prevent Rock Slide. Got to half HP. Get half it back from my Citrus, but yeah, abs. Got way too greedy, forgot Ting Lu gets Rock Slide. Zombie Tantrum, okay. To the Patchy, and then Trick Room. Now, this is going to get really annoying because if they have got the Rock Slide there, they've pretty much got the win. So I have to prioritize getting that sorted, and I think I might try and at least paralyze here. Like, you just click rocks and get a double. Most likely I'll Charizard out here. I seriously cannot break through this if you have rocks. Okay. Vladimir coming in, that is Veluza. Okay, Hydro Pump. Go take that Welts nicely. Even with a crit, we took that. Paralysis is going to make it slower, which is annoying, but like not terribly annoying, because I can work with that. I'm pretty much a +6 for other stuff with Veluza. Like, it's not the bulkiest of things. Yeah, okay, that's fine. They could be Choice Band locked into Tantrum. That could be what I switched. Okay, so I can't Nuzzle again. I'm going to protect to burn a possible Fake Out, and I'm going to switch in... And I'm going to switch in Torkoal just to reduce their water type damage. I love Torkoal all of a sudden. I love that episode. Yeah, it's one of the few episodes of the anime that I can like always go back and watch in the older series. Just Torkoal jumping into the water. Right, there's a Fake Out. Okay, that goes into the Torkoal. That's fine. Hydro Pump goes into Protect. Yep. That's fine by me. So I am going to go for the Acrobatics into you and just go for a Heat Wave just to try and hit both of them. Like, if it's Assault Vest Raichu, like I can see it being like a slow Assault Vest Raichu, it'll take the Heat Wave quite well. Solar Beam would be nice into the Slowbro, but you take them loose. Like, I guess the Nuzzle into Slowbro was a bit shaky because it then becomes faster than Torkoal in Trick Room. But I was never knocking it out anyway. Like, the whole point of Torkoal in this team... Okay, so we are faster actually, okay. So it does work 50%. And Hydro Pump... Okay, so pressuring the Torkoal more. Okay, do we take this? Oh, no, don't take that, okay. That's annoying. Possibly revealing Assault Vest as well, because we're not... Well, we're not max left attack, but... Like, Raichu isn't known for its special bulk, so that probably is a very bulky one. And we also know that it's slower than Charizard, which I believe it normally outspeeds. But yeah, with Charizard gone, like, Dinglu kind of just runs rampant. Like, I can go for the Protect, and I can go for Heat Wave and possibly go for a Burn, but Tinglu just runs rampant here. Like, Charizard not getting that knockout, and getting knocked out was really annoying. And I've already revealed the Belly Drum mode turn 1. I might... I do it again. Oh, the paralysis is quite nice. Oh, we're speed tying, I believe. I think we're speed tying. That's annoying. Heat Wave has to burn for us to have a better chance of staying around. And it doesn't. It goes to Snarl. Okay. Can we dodge a Torkoal? Ah, never lucky. Not the end of the world, obviously. I'm gonna go for a Nuzzle onto you just to paralyze you. And I think whilst I'm still about, I'll try and get damage down onto Slowbro. But yeah, like Fiete, my opponent, I guess Fiete, I was fast, like, it just got the Wombo combo, just got a really bulky team alongside Tinglu. Like, got loads of really physically bulky Pokemon, just Tinglu alongside it. And then got Chien-Pao as well for like an offensive mode. Okay, there's the Rindo Berry, so at least we're revealing Rindo Berry quite early on. Okay, Tantrum. That's probably gonna knock out from where we are, but that's something I can tolerate. Yep. And I feel I want to lock myself into Moonblast to have a chance of what's in the back. If I Trick Room, no, I can't break through that. I had to rely on a full power that turn. But yeah, my opponent, like, the considerations to what they got, like, they got, like, some, like, perfect combos. Like, I have to go for unorthodox strategy to break through this, and the fact I got too greedy on that turn 1 and went for the wrong terror meant that I wasn't breaking through that too soon. I can go for protect, see how much, I'll see how much Moonblast does. I'll see how much Moonblast does. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's also good. Sorry for that to my opponent, but guess it's things that happen. Okay, that does nothing. And the sunlight goes, so we lose our photosynthesis boost, but that was in speed. I'm gonna go for Helping Hand plus Moonblast again. Anyway, I was hoping I'll full powers because we're Choice Scarfed as well. I'm not gonna forfeit obviously because Draft League. But yeah, like my opponent just having that like instant pressure bulk was too overpowering for me. There's a heavy slam slot, yeah, so just revealing that, and that just clears it up completely. So yeah, so Trick Room, like, Torkoal's the only real Trick Room monster on this team, which is something that really annoys me. I do have Tie-Jetpack misses to find quite funny. Just gonna go, I'm just gonna follow me to end it, like, there's no point trying to continue it. Yeah, my Quagsire and Torkoal, my only real options. I think bringing Quagsire might have been an option because it can, besides Chen Pao, it can deal quite well to Trick Room mode, and I think my opponents recognize that going for Trick Room is a very, very good option for them. And there's Tantrum, yep. This is really hard to break because, like, I focus too hard on outspeeding Chen Pao with my Flutter Mane, because they speed tie naturally, and like I was thinking, if they bring Choice Scarf Chen Pao, I have to then bring a Choice Scarf Flutter Mane with Photosynthesis boosting speed to outspeed it further, which, completely being oblivious to Trick Room, I could have cheesed it with like a really funky, super bulky min speed Flutter Mane variant where I get the special attack boost, but I didn't think that far ahead. So how can I change things up? See, I'd like to say I can bring Leafeon and then they bring Chen Pao. But I don't want to put too many eggs into one basket. I can bring Leafeon in the back instead of Flutter Mane, because I think Leafeon has a lot better matchup than most of these Pokemon. I can actually lead Charizard plus Tauros as well, and put a lot of pressure down. Even Charizard plus Flutter Mane put pressure down like immediately. I'll lead with Charizard again. I'll lead with Tauros. In the back, I'll bring Torkoal plus Leafeon, because Leafeon, when the sun goes down, will still be slower. And getting Intimidate down onto this team is quite nice. Like, there's one special attack, three special attackers there, one of which is just a supportive special attacker, if anything. Yeah, I'll go with this. Pachirisu is nice, but since they're running a slow mode, I don't need that paralysis, and I'd rather have Intimidate drops. I can also bait that Terra Fighting very, very quickly. Like, but I guess Terra Water is nice if they bring Chen Pao and Trick Room, because then of course they outspeed. I'll have to see what they go for. So, okay, so they lead Raichu plus the Tinglu, which is okay-ish. Like, I can... They baited me not to go for the Pachirisu again, so they felt quite safe bringing what was likely a Nuzzle option. I'm gonna go for that Terra Fighting though. Yes, I lose my ground immunity, but it does just give me a rock, like, it helps me a lot better with rock type attacks, and I'm gonna go for actually... Actually, I'm going for a double protect this turn, because, like, it just stops me getting faked out. Yes, it opens them up to a very nice switch, and it lets me bait what Terra they're going for. But, I'm fine with this. I can also switch in my Torkoal to keep Tauros looping Intimidates. And if they set up Trick Room at some point, I'm fine with that. It is a very scary tactic though, because it gives them the opportunity to go for that. Like, if see my double tech, just go for a switch. They could be, they're probably weakness policy self-vault switch. What should be weakness policy self-vault switch? Okay, that's fine. Terra Blast, okay. Okay, so Terra... Maybe revealing no Rock Slide? I'm gonna go for the double up into Raichu. Very well played there, sir. Very, very well played. Also made me reveal my Thief tech, just because I want to see what items on it, if anything. But yeah, very, very well played. You knew that the option was there. Terra Blast is going to absolutely nuke because of how low this physical defense is on Charizard, and once Charizard's gone, like, a majority of my Tingling matchup is gone. Like, it doesn't do too much, but it's still enough to put pressure on me. I can't really go for better jumps now. I can't even, like, now that it's gone Terra Flying, I can't really do much with Leafeon as well. My opponent's just got this game. Here we go for double up on this slot. Hope the Raichu goes for a switch. Like, it's probably going to Volt Switch, just to get some effective damage up. If it's side Volt Switch, like, Tinglu's physical defense is, like, Tinglu is just so scary. Like, it's got such a high physical defense. It's got, like, okay, so Raichu switches out, which is fine. If it's Slowbro coming in, which, you know, it's a good bait because I went for that double up earlier. So we go for the Thief, which doesn't do too much, and we go for the Flare Blitz, which does a good chunk, but it could burn as well, which is what we're hoping for. No burn, okay. It does proc our Citrus, so Belly Drum is very, very much out of the picture, but I'm very annoyed that I could go for it so early on. Like, reading that I wouldn't go for the Patch lead was so good for my opponent. I'm going to switch out into Torkoal. And then I'm going to go for a... Do I go Terra Dark, just to maybe take the hit a bit better? I won't Terra Dark just because I think I want to save my Terra for Leafeon. No, I'll just Terra Blast, Raging Ball. But I think I'm literally just clicking buttons at this point for the sake of, like, Pokemon differential. No, why did I do that? Bring in Torkoal and then Raging Ball, because now I do less doubt. Yeah, I think I'm literally just clicking buttons for the sake of differential at this point. Like, there is no value to what moves I click. Like, my opponent just having Tingler is too powerful. This is... There was a debate at the start of the Draft League, and also quite recently, of like, do we let players have Tinglu, like the ruinous Pokemon? Because like, if you have Chi-Yu or Chien-Pao, you just rip through things. If you have Tinglu or Wo-Chien, you can just sit in front of things, and it just makes it such a drag. Because unless you've got something that's got like choice specs, max special attack, modest, like super effective attacks, and with Terastallization that becomes even harder. Yeah, it becomes super difficult. Like I'm fine for the sake of draft. Like, yeah, every Apple wants to have access to, but the topic of debate has been up. Is so common in the in the Draft League chat that no one just knows what to do anymore. I'm gonna go for Heat Wave, and I can't even steal an item with Thief anymore, so the whole tactic is gone. But I'll just go for Thief on it just to like weaken it a little bit. It's super annoying that I'm forced into this situation, but like I'm having to rely on burns. A critical hit was nice, but I'm gonna get it. Hydro Pump does hit, which luckily we're not Eruption. So we're not doing less and less each time. But it's just the sheer amount of pressure that is put on instantly from this Tinglu just by existing. Like, it's my fault for, like, not prepping too much. Like, the slow mode got me way too much. I'm gonna go for Heat Wave again just to throw damage down, and I'm gonna go for that Terra Dark and go for Thief. It's just an opportunity to get damage down on this thing. Like, I'm in a situation where I have to go for it now. Like, I might be a bit trigger happy, I might just be thinking damage is damage, but I have to go for it. Leafeon is pretty much a wasted slot now because it was heavily reliant on seeing Chien-Pao, but my opponent has read so perfectly into the bringing Trick Room, making sure that my one slow option is countered. I didn't really think of this. Like, it's those Pokemon that I see so infrequently that I couldn't really work with it. And that being Slowbro, obviously, and Slowbro next to Tingler is just really scary. Like, you don't bring Chien-Pao in this matchup because you rely on your bulky Pokemon just to outpace me. Heat Wave comes on through, which is nice. Puts down the Tingler to a look. The red doesn't get any extra damage. Seeing Terra Blast is quite nice because we lost that weakness to flying. But, ooh. And Hydro Pump goes to Torkoal, which is nice. We should just live. Yeah, that's fine. Well, see how much Thief does with the boost. Oh, it's still not enough. But we can go Heat Wave, and I'm gonna go Protect just to keep myself safe in case Heat Wave misses somehow. Like, it's very unlikely. Well, I say very unlikely, it's Heat Wave. Yeah, it's like Rock Slide, it giveth and it taketh. But I'm just at that point now where it's like buttons can be clicked. If I get a double knockout, then Leafeon can come in a little bit safer and go for a mini sweep, but it just depends. Raichu's in the back so it can fake out. Protect is fine. We'll see if Tingler's gonna protect now. Okay, that was slower than Tingler's, no protect there. Okay. Okay. I saw the Boris protect itself text and I was like, please no. Thing is, we now can't protect on the Raichu's fake out. Should it come in? Peter free, I guess that is Chien-Pao. Okay, so Chien-Pao coming in is nice. I'm gonna protect, and then I'm gonna switch in Charizard so I can safely get Torkoal out and drop an Intimidate. Oh yeah, it's like, it's random what way the Pokemon like come out onto the field. They can either come out grounded, like come out on top. Sucker Punch. Okay, nice. And Hydro Pump. That's fine by me, because now I can... Sunlight fades. Okay, okay. That's annoying, but I think I know my turns here. I think I know my turns here. I switch you, and I protect you, baiting the Trick Room. I bait the Trick Room, because Trick Room goes up, I can just double kick anyway. I would like to see you set Trick Room up, baiting for the Torkoal to switch in and out. It probably won't happen, probably just go for pure damage, like Ice Cold Crash plus attack into the other slot. It's like an odd 50-50 what you do, because if you then don't bait it and you go for Trick Room next turn, I can Solar Beam, you're low enough, and I can just double kick. Intimidate is like so-so, like, it's okay. Protect, okay, okay. So no Trick Room baiting there, that's fine. I'm gonna bring in Torkoal, and I'm gonna bait. Like, I'm hoping you don't think I have attack. You revealed Ice Shard, and you also neg one attack, and I've got a lot of bulk invested because I've got just enough speed to outspeed a Choice Scarf Chempat, which you revealed you're not, so I definitely outspeed you. And what was in? We've seen Trick Room, Protect, Hydro Pump from the Slowbro. So might have a recovery move, like, I don't know. We'll see. So in comes Torkoal. If my opponent protects here, like, I can maybe Heat Wave to try and win, but... Okay, Ice Shard. Okay, Torkoal just takes that, which is lovely. And now double kick. 1. And 2. Okay, that gets it, that's fine. Raichu coming in is a bit but... Hydro misses, which is... Okay. A little bit of a pop off there, but Alright. We know that... Alright, we got... Okay, Torkoal's in the back. I go for double protect just to stop any fake out. Yes, it burns a turn of sun, but that's fine. If Trick Room goes up, I'm A-okay with this. Okay, do I switch into Tauros to, like, get a drop down? So we know you can't touch me, and I'm just gonna go for Leaf Blade into you. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Would have liked to switch a little bit better there, but that's fine. But Leaf Blade doesn't get a knockout. I'll just see what it carries. If it's got Nuzzle, then I can be a bit Okay, I'm fine with this, Because, yeah, actually no, I think I like that play a bit more, because yes, I can't reset Sun, but what are these Pokemon doing to a Leafeon? I'm Terra Dark now, so albeit I'm not weak rather than, like, I've got like 6 HP. It's Oblivious, then alright, didn't really work. If this thing has Nuzzle as well, it's doing less damage, so I'm gonna go for Thief into you just to be safe, and then Leaf Blade into you just to be safe as well. Okay, crit, high crit rate, but crit didn't matter, and then Thief should clean it up. Alright, game 3. So we revealed a few techs. I'm going for more of those physical attackers, plus Torkoal really helps. Okay. I might need Fluttermane plus Torkoal and then switch in. No, because we haven't got special attack boost, there's no point doing that. Fluttermane does not come to this matchup because of Trick Room. I think I'll lead Charizard Tauros again. And then Torkoal Leafeon in the back. I think I do that. I can maybe bait a Bomb Snow as well, because I think a Bomb Snow might become to this game just because of the sheer presence of Leafeon had. And if I can bait it, I have Terra Water, and what can it do to Terra? Like, it can Energy Ball me, but if I catch it and I double kick it, like Helping Hand double kick might be just enough. I see. Okay, so it's These two again. Okay, yeah, so we can work with this. Do I try and bait the switch turn 1? Do I go for... I'm actually going to try and go for the belly drum and then protect. If I get the belly drum off, then that's quite good. We see the Terra flying. This might be going straight for the Tauros, which if we just see a straight Tauros play, just fake out, because I think my opponent has noted that it's, you know, get rid of the Tauros, because Tauros is dropping Intimidates, making things weaker, making it so I can lose more hits. There's the protect. Of course, my opponent is a very, very good player, so could probably bait that protect. Belly drum, okay, so there's no fake out, possibly going for Volt Switch, still possibly thinking it's that side Volt Switch. It is a play I can see my opponent making. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm fine with this, depending on where this possible Terra Blast goes, it could even be Rock Slide when baited to the end of the, like, the last thing, so... Okay. Terra Blast into protect, okay. What I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna protect Terra Dark and then Thief. Because this thing's like got no defenses. I generally planning to fly Terra to Charizard things, but yeah. I mean, yes, now I take more damage from type attack, but if I baited a psych type attack, I'll bait a psych attack. So protect, Aqua Jet, even better. Let's see how much this does. Thief. Does about 50%, I'm fine with that. I'm gonna go for a Flare Blitz, and I'm actually gonna bring in Warcall so I can get another Intimidate drop later. And hoping that the like, it's an Aqua Jet and I'm quite low. I haven't got much defense investment. So let's see. Ooh, that's good. And Tinglu being gone is amazing. If it drops, yes! Oh, Tinglu being gone is great for this matchup. Like, I'm fine, like, just like, switching out into Tauros. Oh, I gotta switch anyway. I definitely bring Tauros here because it covers, like, everything that comes in. In comes Boris. Okay, that's fine. I'll probably be going for Thief into you and then just Solar Beam into you. What would be great is if it goes through a signature move and gets all of his boosts to my Mirror Herb. That's fine, that's fine. Yawn? I'm fine with that. I am way fine with that, don't you worry. So I can now bring in Leafeon quite comfortably. And just go for Solar Beam into you again. My choices moves in this were like Thief or Assurance, and I was like, I'm going faster than like 90% of my opponent's team, so having Thief was like fine. Because like Assurance I wasn't be going afterwards or taking damage, so I went like super bulky. Like I'm forced into switching here, but this is a switch I'm actually happy with because like Leafeon comes into a possible water attack or water attack. That's fine, that is fine. I just switch out again, I get another Intimidate drop. Not that it's the biggest deal, but Intimidate's Intimidate. Okay, in comes Raichu again. I'm gonna go for Protect, and then I'm gonna go... I don't even go into Torrent. You've done your job, so I'm just gonna Solar Beam. Like, you can just fake out Protect, and then... like, Yawn's done its thing, but I'm fine with that. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. Solar Beam gets a bit of chip damage down. I love like how the animations go in sequence. It's like he absorbs the power of the sun, and then Cyber's like, hang on, wait a minute. It's like with Bullet Seed and like Citrus Berry. It's like, okay, I'm fine with this. I'm perfectly fine with this. Like, what do either of these Pokemon do to me? Like, I'm gonna go for Leaf Blade onto you. Switch out into Tauros. Right, you can't touch, like, I don't know, maybe, has it got Nuzzle? If you Nuzzle, then I'm likely going to be going slower than you. This is just more of like a consideration Intimidate, and also it just soaks up a possible Psychic type attack going into that slot. Yawn, okay, I just switch again. Volt Switch, yeah, we do that quite comfortably. Leaf Blade, that should get that. Sunlight fades. So we should actually show it slower than Raichu, so I'm just gonna go for... You know what, just for the sake of things, I'm gonna go for my own Yawn. And a Protect. My opponent's friendly said GG's. Yeah, I'll make this last as long as possible, just to be a bit funny for content. Watch this and Protect, that's nice. I got another bit at the bottom. What's that? Oh, it's that. Let's see what I'm wanting it for. Okay, now I'm going to switch into Torkoal. And just go for a close combat. I love making things last a bit longer. Like, I feel bad, but like, I guess that does open like the chance like crits and stuff like Pokemon Differential, but at the same time I like to mix it out a little bit. I had a really rough run of the first two games, won the second one, but No, have a little bit of fun in your third game, that's what I always say. And just in case I do wake up. Just for extra bit of salt. Ah, oh well. Raichu has to take his mandatory turn sleep. And then Tauros grabs the last knockout. So I'm 1 for 1 in terms of this, like currently now. But by the time this video comes out, I could be 2 for 1, it could be 1 for 2. I don't know. But I'm gonna keep this one short and sweet because that's got my heart going, that's got my brain going. I'm getting a bit hungry as well. So thank you for sticking along, watching what was a nice win in the VDL, UGA, sorry. And I look forward to the future videos. Yeah, so amazing. Thank you. Bye bye.